channel. If you're new here, I'm Amia, and today is going to be a skincare routine. And although my skin is not perfect by any means, I still feel like these products are amazing and they'll help someone out. And my skin is a lot better than it used to be, so I'm just going to share my products that I love. And I don't usually just use these products every single day. There's a few that I use on special occasions or when I really feel like my skin really needs it. But there's also some products I do use every single day and I love, so I thought I'd just put that on in one video. But first things first, I do have the CeraVe, and it is a little bit dirty and busted because I did have this for about 1.5 to 2 years, and before that my sister had it, but she actually didn't like the way that it made her skin feel. I'm not sure why she gave it to me, but she gave it to me, and that's when I fell in love with it. So I've been using this for a very, very long time. And then the next thing is this little silicone pad. I used to have the brushes, but I think mine broke, and the next best thing that I could find at the store really, really cheaply is this silicone pad. And it actually does the same thing in a way. It stimulates blood flow, and it really gets down into your pores, like helps the products to get down into your pores. And before we go into any other ones, I do, after I brush my teeth, put lip balm on because this time of year is super, super drying on my lips. And I do not like washing my face if my lips feel really, really dry because it's just going to add on to it. And most of the time, I do accidentally wipe it off, so I just put it on to have something as a barrier. And I'm probably going to put more on after I wash my face. But onto that, I use this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy, and it has vitamin E in it, and it's a face oil. And like any other Palmer's product, they kind of focus on like blemishes or dark spots or scars. And I can definitely tell from using this, my scars have been a lot less noticeable. Not completely gone. It's not a magical product, but my scars have been a lot less visible. And I love this oil. It feels so light. Does not feel super greasy. But at the same time, I do like oil on my face just because my skin's really dry. So I don't mind the little oily feeling that I do get from it. And on top of this, I don't use this every day, but because it is winter and my face is extremely dry all the time, I do an extra step of moisture on my skin, so I also use that. And on to things I don't really use as much. If you don't like CeraVe, or if you had like a bad reaction or whatever, this Noxzema is also extremely good. I've been using this since I was, I want to say probably like since I was like 10 maybe. My mom's been using this on us for a very long time. And I know that that is like a holy grail for a lot of people's skincare products. So highly recommend that if you do not have it. And the next thing is a clay mask, and it is the Indian Healing Clay Mask. And I know this is also a lot of people's go-tos, but I just don't have the time to do a lot of these steps just because I am a mom. And a lot of this stuff is only necessary if I am wearing makeup, which I don't do nearly ever. So I feel like this stuff, a lot of this stuff that I don't use every day is really when it comes to wearing makeup for pictures or something like that, and I really need to feel like my face is clean and restored, so I don't have any like toner or makeup removers, stuff like that. So this is why my skincare is as simple as it is. But yes, the Indian clay mask. And then I have, if I don't really want to get all, because that Indian clay mask is kind of hard to get off your skin, so if I don't really have the time or I don't feel like taking that extra step to get it off my skin, I use this, and it is the Freeman Mud Mask. And this, I've also been using this for about, I want to say 6 years. It's amazing. I love it more than anything. It makes my skin feel so good, but also kind of makes it feel dry afterwards, so I always make sure I have to have some type of moisturizer on after that. But that is the last for the products. And other thing is, I just use a razor, and I do clean up my eyebrows and shave my face because I like the way it feels. A lot of people do that so that the makeup can apply better, but like I said, I don't wear makeup, so I just like the feeling of it being smooth on my face, and it helps my products go on a lot smoother. And when I like do take pictures or something like that, it really shows like the moisture in my face and the glowiness in my face when I do shave. So razor, don't need any of this. I mean, don't need this, by the way, but all these other products I do swear by. If you do use any of these products, just let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, we're going to get into the video. So first thing I do is I wash my hands. Now that my hands are washed and they're dried, I'm going to put 1 drop of this on there. And I just rinse it a little bit just to get any big particles or anything that's been on there off. And I do 1 drop. As you can hear, it's running out, so literally I only do 1 drop of this, and it lasts me a very long time because 1 drop is all you need. So I just go in, and I go pretty vigorously sometimes. If I feel like my skin really needs it, I'll go in really hard, but today I don't feel like my skin really needs it. Just some TLC, you know? But, I don't know where I got this thing, but this is a lifesaver when you've already done your hair and you don't want it to get wet. Just a little Velcro thing you put on to make sure that your hair or your edges don't get super wet. And I continue to wet it because I don't need more soap, I just need more wetness on my face. And sometimes I do splash my face a little bit. Should have probably done that before, but it's okay, I don't mind continuing to wet it because it gives me a bit of a break. So I just really make sure I get in the nose and the crevices. And my problem area, I would say, is my cheeks. Just because I get like red dots, and my skin, when I have like a breakout in any way, and I'm also on my time of the month, so my skin's definitely not perfect around this time of the month. So when I have breakouts or anything, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, my breakouts don't just look like breakouts, they're like bright red dots, and I don't like the way that it looks, probably because of my complexion, but it makes it so much more noticeable. And I just don't like the redness because everywhere else my face is going to be like one shade, and then you just see bright red stuff, and I don't really like that. So I'll continue to do this for about 2 minutes. So if it's boring, I actually like this, feels good. I'm gonna try to avoid my lips, but one of these products are gonna get on my lips. It's inevitable. Yeah. And then I just brush my eyebrows because sometimes I get dry skin or like product buildup in there, because you know these things hold a lot in them. So I just make sure I really thoroughly get in there. I almost got my lips. You guys saw that. And then we're done with that. So I just put this away. We're done with that for right now. And while this is, my skin's kind of like got soap on it, I just like to rinse it a little bit. And then I go onto my eyebrows. Now, I might have to get a little close for this part because I surely cannot do it in this little viewfinder or this camera right here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. Okay, I'll just start with my cheeks. So what I do is, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, just because it's probably a way to do everything, and I'm probably always doing it wrong. So I just, I'm focusing a lot right now. And don't be ashamed to get your mustache because, hello, at this point I really don't care. But I do also get my mustache, or my peach fuzz, I would say. Not really ashamed of it. When I was little, I used to be really sad to talk about it, but as I come and grown, I mean, it's not like a freaking man's mustache, but you know, it's peach fuzz, and if you don't like it, you can do something about it. So I just get it, clean it up. Oh my gosh, sorry. I be so in my zone that I don't hear the water running sometimes. And then when I like realize the water's running, I hurry to turn it off. As you can see, I'm focusing a lot, but I'm pretty used to this, so. What you do is just go over it. This one's probably dull, which is why it's not giving me the, oh yeah, it is, okay. It's fine. So now we go on to the eyebrows, and I can do it from here. I don't really need to be that close, but I just go underneath, and I just go in a straight line. Try not to chop any of my eyelashes off, because when my eyebrows get so thick and long, they literally touch. My eyelashes and my eyebrows touch, and it's not the look I'm going for. So, and I just chop it down and then slide straightly up against this. And although it probably doesn't look like much, it's much to me. You just really go in there. Probably should not be moving this fast with it, but And mind you, yes, there's still soap on my face, and I'm gonna rinse it off. But I like the way that it feels when it has soap on it too. It just makes it a little bit easier to glide. I did really good on that one. And yes, you just do this. This video feels a lot more relaxed, and I'm really happy about that. As you can see, I'm probably not the best like speaker when it comes to sit down videos, just because I feel like there's so much pressure on me, and it kind of freaks me out. Look at that. It kind of freaks me out, so I always want to make sure I'm saying the right thing and I'm saying it perfectly. But when I'm doing videos like this feels good. Like, this feels right. Oh my gosh, that was a good line. So anyways, my eyebrows are not the same by any means, but I tried my best to make them the same, or just make them look good. So that's how I do my eyebrows. And then I just rinse off my face because, as you know, I still have soap on my face. So we're just gonna get into that. And that stain is really, really, really upsetting me, and I'm pretty sure it's makeup from my sister playing in her makeup. But so I take a towel and I just wipe off my whole entire face. And I use this towel because it has a little bit of like texture to it, so I can exfoliate a little bit further. And I wash my neck in the shower, so I just like to go down it with the wet towel one time or two. Alrighty. I don't know why I just did it. So, as you can see, it's the time of the month, so it's like a little red dot. But this side, it's pretty okay. It's just little scars. Oh my gosh, something's on my lip. Okay. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I'm gonna apply a little bit more of this because I just feel like it's not there. It's not there. Okay. Here we go. Now, I take some of this, and I know you're not supposed to let it touch your face, so I try my best not to let it touch my face. This really makes me look washed out. But I try my best. I just put about 3 drops on my forehead because it's rather large. And some on my chin, and make sure I get some on my areas that I just shaved because I don't want any skin irritation or anything like that. I nearly missed. This is gonna be really oily. I usually don't apply this much, so bear with me when you see how much oil it is. I know a lot of people like freak out about having oil on their skin. I don't mind it. And they say your neck tells your true age, so make sure you bring that down to your neck. I think Khloe Kardashian said something about that. You know. If my neck tells my age, I'm looking, I don't know how old I'm looking. And my face is getting red from vigorously rubbing. So I think that is good. Oh my gosh, my face is actually getting really red. Okay. On to the next thing, and I might add a little bit of oil to this just because this has SPF in it, and it can tend to make you look a little bit white. Not white, but ghostly. So I just put a little bit of that. Give me a second. Being stubborn. Have a little bit of it. Kind of scares me because I do not want to look ghostly at all. I like to have my skin looking really, really alive, really dewy. So I just have some of that. Oh my gosh, I think this is too much. Okay, now I think it'll be fine because I can put some on my neck. Okay, now we're getting there. That feels real nice. This is such a relaxing video. Just doing what I normally do, but recording it, and it's so peaceful in here. And as I put on this, moisturizer, I had a brain fart. I can definitely feel how soft and smooth my skin is from just taking that little peach fuzz off. Feels amazing. And then I just go on my eyelashes with that oil. And I've noticed since putting that oil, because I always do my eyelashes just quickly, just so my eyelids can be nice and moisturized as well. I put that cocoa butter oil on there, just kind of massage it, and I haven't even noticed that I've been putting that oil on for years now. So my skin and my eyelashes have actually gotten longer from putting that oil on there. And I didn't even notice it, and I was like, why is my eyelashes getting so long? But it's because I've been putting oil on my eyelashes for the past 4 or 5 years. So, also, that oil makes your eyelashes grow. I don't know if it's that oil or just oil in general that makes your eyelashes grow. But it's been making my eyelashes grow. So, whew. That is it for today's video. This is just my little skincare routine. I know it's extremely simple, straight to the point, but I am a mom. I don't always have time to do the extra stuff, and sometimes I don't even put this stuff on there. I just wash my face with this product in the silicone scrubber and put the oil on there, and I'm pretty much good to go. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have any recommendations or anything like that, please be sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye.